Hi, welcome to North Tama football. It's the start of the 2024 season, and we're starting it off with a little scrimmage here with North Linn. I do have a roster right off of Bound. There is no programs tonight. We did no introductions or anything like that, so you didn't miss anything at all. It's a little strange for the scrimmage. There won't be any scores being kept. They did do a coin toss. It looks like North Linn's got the ball right now. Varsity will be doing 2 quarters, and then they will have the JV come out, and I think they're going to do a couple 10 to 12-minute sections of junior varsity. Try to give you some idea of who's out there for the two teams. Give me a second here, and we will see what we can do. Oh, I got a little problem there. Offsides. Still, they're just keeping the yardage the same. It's about, I guess it's 1st and 10. Running the ball for the Lynx is number 18, Cole Griffin.
Good job, Jason. Good job, Jason.
Clayton Williams on the tackle. You will notice that we're probably not going to be going full-on tackling of the quarterback and the other runners, being that this is a scrimmage and it doesn't really count for anything. It's more of a practice, almost a game, but not quite a game. So try to give you, 32 running the ball. That's Drew Reese. Will Sommerfeld is the quarterback for the Lynx. Try to give you an idea of the North Tama line over there. We got number 52, Chaz Hall. Number 61, which is Ty Guthrie. Who else we got out there? I think I see Mason Hushick, number 64, on the line. Sommerfeld keeping the ball, trying to run, and we have a flag on the play. Coaches, you guys can go upstairs, just the video can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I misunderstood what you're doing. Go on that side down. Yep.
Good.
All right. Holding on the Lynx, brings it back 5 yards. Oh, 10 yards, thank you. My bad. Number 18 in motion, Griffin. Little side pass over there to Griffin. He dodges a couple Red Hawks and he heads on down the field. He's going to do some backpedaling there a little bit and doesn't make much further than what he had out there. It's going to be about 2nd and 5, maybe 6 yards. I think it's 2nd and 5. The other players out there on defense for the Red Hawks, number 21, Briar Hall. Let's see who else we got. Number 8, Clayton Williams. And the Lynx go to work here. Man in motion.
That's all right.
Kind of an option there. Looked like Griffin could have taken the ball. They opted for number 32, Reese. All right. Little pitch out there to Reese. Nope. Yep. Redhawks stop them at the line of scrimmage. Coming into the press box now, we have Mr. Rick Samuelson. You can get on the other headset if you want.
You want to come over here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. They're teaching the guys here what to do.
You want the headset?
I could have one. It just mean I want to talk, right?
All right, they're all set to go. Oh, high snap, and Sommerfeld loses that one. He grabs it. He's going to go around the right side and gets pushed out by Williams. If you notice, we do have some new sideline turf. A little recycle, I think, from another location, but our stuff was getting a little ripped up, so they replaced that I think just last week. Got a brand new sound system here at the field.
Jason did good though.
Thanks, boosters.
I have to thank person that helped me, Mike Morrison. Did a lot of the work of putting the new speakers up. Little pass into the end zone, and it's going to be no good. Ooh, I hear you over there. Hey there. Can you hear me? Am I too loud?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too. It's going to take some adjustment, but
That's okay. That's what it's for. That's what we're having this scrimmage for, is to
yep.
make all the adjustments. So
Joining us tonight is Rick Samuelson, and next week Tyson Roberts will be here.
the legendary Tyson Roberts.
He's probably watching us right now.
He could be. He's probably thinking about his Iowa State Cyclones, if they're going to win tomorrow or not.
Tomorrow I will be at UNI volleyball.
Once again.
Yep. Just pick one there, Mike. And then when you want to end that song, when they start going out there, hit this button way on the end, and it'll just fade out. Yep.
Should I put this in front of you?
If you hear us talking and giving instructions and doing different things, please forgive us. We're first time this year, so we're gonna be working some stuff out.
We got to give those rookies a chance to learn how to do what they need to do, and it's a very important opportunity to have. So here,
You bet.
looks like we got a couple of officials there in the stripes that are first-year timeout veterans too. So
And we have a crew that wasn't intending on being here tonight because the other crew, something came up. So we're lucky to have these guys.
well, thank you, gentlemen.
Yes. All right. So Lynx go back to work. Big long pass.
Ooh, that's open there,
Yep.
and that's a miscue that will be shown on film there.
Number 18, Cole Griffith with the reception and the touchdown.
Mr. Breyer Hall will see that on film and get told to watch the hips and not the head.
Number 1, Will Sommerfeld with the pass. That's the quarterback for the
That was a
Lynx.
well-thrown ball
Was, yeah.
by the Lynx. So fourth and forever, and they got come through with a touchdown here. So 2-point conversion coming up.
Just a reminder, everyone, this is a scrimmage. There won't be any score kept on the scoreboard. So we're not even going to show the scoreboard or have a score bug. Here's a run around the end. No, he's not going to make it. And Williams gets him again with a little help from Josh Dostal.
So North Tama or North, I got to be careful about this. There's a couple of Norths here. So
Yeah, we got North
Linn
Yep.
strikes first, an imaginary touchdown there. But again, 4th and 15, you would like to tell your secondary guys is no one gets behind you, and that's part of the facility that a coach has to do right now is just kind of remind his kids, just calm down, do your assignment, know what you need to do. So we do have a few, we had a senior class that left last year, and we still have some juniors and seniors coming up that have to fill the bill and take that place. So it's all a learning possibility.
Yep. And I think all of our coaching staff is returning here. We got the legendary Tom McDermott out there helping head coach Andrew Kanak, also with assistant coaches Bryce Gherkin, and there's that one other guy. Hume. Coach Hume.
Coach Hume
Yep.
and Coach Dvorak there.
Oh, yes, I forgot about Coach Dvorak.
So you caught me off guard there. I wasn't quite ready for all that explaining type stuff.
Yeah. All right, so we'll have a kickoff here by the Lynx.
A normal kickoff, unlike the NFL this year.
Yep.
Kick is away,
Right down the middle.
scooped up by
Looks like
Mr. Gavin Roush.
Yep.
At least I can remember some of the numbers last year. Maybe some of the other ones that are new, and I don't know. So,
Yeah, there's probably going to be some changes.
well, Brayton Sibula going from 19 to 50 is just kind of a different deal for me. He
And I believe
rolled his ankle this
Yeah.
past week, so he's out of action.
out for a while. All right, so North Tama goes to work. Colt Kanak, quarterback, hands off to number 12,
Tyrus Luker.
Tyrus was not playing last year, I think, due to some sort of
He had an injury for a while.
Yep.
This last spring, he missed track and everything and basically got his shoulder worked on
Gotcha.
and has basically his long, slow recovery coming back. So I think this is the first time since maybe his sophomore year
Yeah.
he hopefully, knock wood, is healthy for the season.
All right.
Counter play there.
Yeah, they fooled me. I wasn't. I couldn't even find the ball until the runner went down.
That's Tyrus Luker again, a cross buck, probably a trap play, I'm going to assume. I'm sure I'll be scrutinized on film tomorrow.
Briar Hall coming into the game, also with Colt Kanak coming back from the sideline.
Dostal and Gavin Roush near side.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
believe it's at Clayton Williams' far side here.
Quick
Well,
one.
jet sweep to Luker. Avoids the first tackler. Makes about a 3-yard gain for second and 6 or 7. So, on film, they're going to look at things and judge what they're going to do. We're actually, when you're in practice, you're talking about it all the time. But now it's like, okay, you got to figure it out on the field and make it as live as you can. So this is very, very important to cut down your mistakes as much as you can.
It's not touch screen.
Oh.
You got to use the track.
So there you go, Gavin Roush out of the backfield in the flat, little 5-yard up and out with a first down. So
Yep.
line seems to be holding there, giving him time to throw so far.
That's good enough for a Red Hawk. Taylor Morris comes out of the game.
Red Hawks will set up on the 40-yard line. 5 wide again. And Colt will keep the keeper there, and that
Ooh.
goes nowhere.
Yeah,
They didn't fool him. And
you're ready
again,
for that.
setup play. Let's make them keep honest, keep those linebackers in so they can't cover some of those routes as quick, as fast as they can. So sometimes you got to keep them honest.
North.
Briar Hall brings in the play.
We're gonna have to watch that North Tama O-line because they're not the biggest guys out there. So they may have to do some other things to.
Yep.
There goes Roush
And
down.
there didn't quite have enough time there to do that.
McCoy Wynn on the tackle, first one there, and then a couple other links. Loss on the play.
I think I jinxed us. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. They're doing a good job. So 3rd and 16, play for North Tama. I do believe Keeler Morris brings in the play. Chaz Hall, I believe, is playing center.
Got Clayton Williams here close to us.
Back to pass, was 5-yard out,
Ooh.
and just didn't quite enough top time there. We needed a little bit more time.
Williams, I mean, he had Griffith was near him, but I think Williams could have taken him.
Oh, 56 for North Linn was all over him, so I think if he got his hands up, he would have knocked it down. So
That's Riley Payton.
back to punt should be Dostal there.
Oliver Vasquez comes out of the game. We got number 5, Josh Dostal kicking.
Good line drive, knuckleballer there, caught on the fly
Yeah.
and tackled on the fly by Luker. 33 was Schmidt for North Linn. I'm gonna goof this up, this North Linn North Tama thing. So here,
That's why I'm saying Lynx.
Lynx and
They're
Red
the-
Hawks.
they're
Okay,
they're the Lynx.
I can't see the white team and the red team. That's
No,
not gonna work. Okay.
Go Lynx.
So it brings up a 1st and 10 for the Lynx at the 30-yard line with 3:28 left in the first quarter.
Yep, and like we mentioned before, this is not a full game, so we're playing 2 quarters of varsity, and then we're going to do some JV.
Sweep, 23, nice cut back there. Breakdown,
That's Landon Mertens.
and I do believe that was younger Dostal. Bryce on the tackle.
Jordan Dostal, number 6, maybe? I don't see a 6 out there, though.
I see a 2, though.
2. Oh, yeah, there's lots of Dostals this year.
Keeler Morris. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it, okay?
Taylor
I'm
Morris.
getting to know the numbers now.
Yep.
Because 53 would normally be someone else last year, so.
Griffin Hall this year. There's 3 Halls out there this year.
Hopefully not holes, just halls.
Halls.
Tackle there by 64.
That is the Dostal. Hush, excuse me, Mason
Hushik's got the big
Yep.
number this year, okay?
Excuse me.
And he is I would say, our returning lineman with any length of experience coming back for the Red Hawks. So, again, new places, new faces. And if I'm not mistaken, I may step out of turn here. I think the Lynx last year did make the playoffs, but I'm not quite sure. They've been fairly successful the last couple of years, so.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I can tell you we have not played the Lynx since 2017 and a regular game, and that was a August 25th game. So around the same time, we did keep score apparently at that time, and it was 21-6 Lynx. Year before that, they beat us 42-6.
Little sweep to play there. We got a Red Hawk down. I can't quite pick up who that is. Looks like Cole Kanak, and that's not something you want to see. Definitely don't want the starting quarterback, linebacker
No,
injury happens on a preseason
not in a scrimmage.
game
That
on a
doesn't-
scrimmage. So
doesn't
that's why
count.
they only go about 2 quarters and call it a day. So
Yeah, and Coach Kanak told me they weren't going to be full-on tackling the quarterbacks.
well, he can tackle, and that's he's not the runner this time. He's the linebacker himself, so he probably got a little something wind knocked out of him a little bit in the side rib area there a little bit.
Yeah.
So steps up and, as they say in baseball, don't rub it. Walk to the sideline. I don't see a leg injury happening there, so that's good.
Yeah, right.
Looks like he got something in the side there.
Yeah,
Possibly a helmet,
could have got
knee.
Could have got a helmet. Yeah, spear.
Well, I think they would have caught that, but I got a feeling when he tried to tackle him, he might have dropped the head down there a little bit and got a little bit of something in the side. So Coach Dvorak will take a look at him, and that will bring in Maddox Roush to come in and take his place. Maddox is the
Freshman.
only son of Josh Roush.
Yep.
Griffin Hall and Chaz Hall, brothers, 52 and 53. So that'll be something I'll have to keep track of.
There's another one somewhere.
That's Breyer.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the backfield, but that's a different Hall
Yep.
connection there altogether. So second down and about 7 yards for the Lynx. Motion.
It's
Back to pass again, and he's going to go for it all. We're going to go for it all here. And, just barely outrunning him there. Tyrus kind of went back.
catch by Griffin.
He had him beat by a couple steps. And their passing game, their quarterback has basically thrown so far on target. So, again, our backfield will learn their lessons. And Tyrus will see that on film. But if we can make a stop here, no harm, no foul.
Clock ticking away, minute 20 in the first quarter.
Off tackle run there. Stop. Hit first by, I do believe, Tyrus Luker, but cleaned up by, no, that was Dostal. And cleaned up by, got to see the numbers again here.
Reese was the runner.
I believe it was Tyrus Luker on the cleanup there, but I'm not sure. And I'm looking at a significantly different size difference in the offensive line and the defensive line there for the Lynx. So
That's one thing North Tama's lacking a little bit right now this year is size, but maybe they can overcome that with some good play calling, some heads up, reading the other team.
well, I do remember in the Unidome teams, we did have at least 8 or 9 kids that weighed over 200 pounds, and I've never seen anything in a school that size that had that at the time.
Yeah.
So
Size
looks like
does
they're going to
help.
let the clock run out to the second quarter, get the water break, make sure they're hydrated.
Yep, and we're going to take a little break right now. So thank you for joining us for the North Tama's preseason scrimmage. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. You're watching North Tama Athletics on YouTube.
Champion Enterprises Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provides residential and commercial services to Traer and surrounding areas. Locally owned and operated by Josh and Jared, who are dedicated to perform exceptional service to you and the community. Installing top-of-the-line ring heating and cooling products to keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. For licensed professional services, call Champion Enterprise.
Chelsea Savings Bank. Stop into one of our family-owned banks near you. We offer multiple locations to help with all your financial needs. Our locations include Traer, Belle Plaine, Chelsea, Van Horn, and Victor. Chelsea Savings Bank. We are not just another customer, and we're not just another bank.
Located in Waterloo, Iowa, CNC Welding has been providing services for almost 40 years. Family owned with fast and friendly service, CNC Welding can help you out with all your welding, fabrication, sandblasting, and snow equipment needs. For your free estimate, call 319-232-4741 today.
For over 35 years, iCamp Insurance has provided quality protection and personalized customer service to their clients. They can protect your home, vehicle, farm, crops, business, and your recreational activities. Please visit them at one of their 2 locations on Main Street in Dysart or on 2nd Street right here in Fox Ridge Winery, located in northern Tama County, northwest of Traer, has been a family-run winery since 2004. This beautiful location can seat up to 100 people in its banquet room, perfect for your grad party, wedding reception, business meeting, or holiday party. Additional seating is available on the deck overlooking the winery as well. Be sure to check out Fox Ridge Winery on Facebook for upcoming events, tours, and tastings.
All right, welcome back to North Tama Football. I'm Keith Kennedy here with Rick Samuelson, and you are watching North Tama versus North Linn, and this is just a preseason scrimmage. Going to see a little bit what each team looks like. We could have brought that tripod down a little.
3rd and 4th. Short. Quarterback keeper, sweep and ride. Makes that corner and another walk across the goal line for the Lynx, which I believe they are a Tri-Rivers Conference school, but I'm not quite sure.
They are Tri-Rivers. Good guess. Wasn't a guess.
So they would be with Starmont and Alburnett and Central City. Those schools, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I have to think in wrestling terms, Keith. I don't.
I'll take your word for it because I do not know that conference at all.
Yep. So extra point here for the Lynx. No kicking attempts yet.
4, 3, 2, 1 on the clock, and they do not get the ball off, and it is going to be a delay of game.
And the officials get to throw their flag for practice, too. So
that's right. I think we have a more veteran official out in the center and then a more rookie over here on the side.
Which is okay because a veteran doesn't want to have 3 rookies, I guess. Usually you work in one guy, and he gets his assignment. And again, if you don't like officiating, folks, become one.
That's right.
Iowa High School Athletic Association is in desperate need of officials. So
you bet.
Take the test, get on a crew, and work your way up.
They get the ball off this time. He rolls out right for a pass.
A little down and out there.
Not going to make it across the line.
Didn't quite there. Made the stop, I believe, was 21, which is, we got to look up the screen here. Briar Hall, the other Hall.
Yep. And the reception there by Cale Benish, but he did not make it. So probably see another kickoff here by special teams.
And so we have a couple younger people that normally have been in the backfield in the junior high and the JV are now on the offensive line. So North Tama has used their resources where they need them, and hopefully they have a good improvement this year and help the Red Hawks to victory. So
North Tama is the smallest A school playing 11-man football.
And they are also the 5th smallest school that has standalone wrestling, but you'll never guess who the 3rd smallest school is.
I have no idea.
Gilbertville Don Bosco is the 3rd smallest school in the state of Iowa that has standalone wrestling, which I just was like flabbergasted that we were that.
And they are a very successful school in wrestling.
Yes.
I've been to their school a couple times, and they have trophies just lining the walls.
Yes. They being able to procure individuals that are highly motivated for their sports and do quite well. So North Linn will now kick off again.
It's like number 22 is kicking off, Elijah Williams for the Lynx.
Seems to be their good around athlete there for them.
Right
Line
down
drive should be caught by Dostal. Picks it up on the run. No, that's Josh. Gavin Roush, sorry.
Roush.
Good speed there. Get down there. Oh, a host of links. So
Yeah, he takes a good bump there, but tries to keep going, but doesn't have the room.
Gavin's not the type that wants to run out of bounds.
No.
I think he's going to, if you're going to hit me, you're going to pay. So hopefully we don't get a hand problem. We had a little bit of a hand problem last year at this time. So keeps that injury away.
Could be 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Connects back out there as quarterback. Hands off to Luker. Doesn't get very far.
So I'm seeing sophomores and on that offensive line, probably, Coach, I'm thinking maybe 170 on a big day out there. So learning to move a larger individual with your footwork is very important to do. And sometimes when you don't have somebody a little bit bigger to practice against, you're getting that live feel for the first time.
And their guys are in the upper hundreds, low 200s.
So it looks like Paul Dvorak has taken the snaps this year at center. Roush out of the backfield, which has been very successful for us in the past.
Oh, nice run.
That time he does go out of bounds, but after a nice gain, a little sweep, jet sweep type pass there.
That's going to be a 1st down for the Red Hawks.
Which is good for us because we probably need to go more side to side with our offense. So using our experience in our backfield, because we've had 4 people in that backfield that are seniors that have been here for 4 years and done a very good job.
Luker's getting taped up somewhere. Let's see if we can tell.
Probably got a little elbow bleed there.
Could be.
Turf elbow,
Which
which is common for a running back.
You notice the helmets? The Red Hawk is nice and shiny this year.
Really?
Yeah, look at that. It's almost.
Is it metallic?
Yeah, it looks metallic. It looks metallic. Yeah. All right.
So North Tama will now be 1st and 10 on the 45 of the Lynx with about 11 minutes left in the quarter. Nice little successful drive here. Let's see if we can put plays together. We will go 2-by-2 with Luker in the backfield this time.
Dvorak, the center. Oh, that was interesting.
That was supposed to be a handoff, but that turned into a touch off.
Yeah.
Gavin Roush, quick to pick up the ball there. That had disaster written all over it there. So
Could have been really bad.
again, young Paul Dvorak learning to snap. And sometimes the harder you concentrate on blocking that big guy in front of you, so that'll bring up about a 2nd and 12.
Josh Dostal here on our near side. Looking for
Knack is
Dostal.
rolling out.
That could be open. Oh, no.
And
Luker's
no,
open,
no.
but passes off.
You know, it's easier said than done because he's got to fade away from the rush. Otherwise, he's going to get tackled.
Yep.
And running to your right and coming back kind of toward the left is really hard to do. So That was also well covered by the Lynx, so which will be, I believe, a 3rd and 12.
Think.
Thank you, down marker. There you go. They're getting their experience too. Paul DeBorg back under center again. Dostal on the right.
Pretty much same lineup as last play.
Got 2 guys in the backfield for protection, so we're going to go for it all to Dostal here.
Dostal's got
Nice
it.
catch, and there we go. And that is how North Tama probably has to do it this year, is max protect and go to their 2 studs.
Dostal at 6'3", one of North Tama's taller guys.
And that's typical Josh. He's been able to do that in crowded areas. Both individuals are kind of shoving each other on their way down the field, and he was able to do that.
Going up against a guy who's 5'9" there, so he had the height advantage, definitely. Point after. See, it looks like it's going to be a run.
Motion here by,
Roush goes out to the right.
I think it's going to be an was that going to be an inside toss? And 32, Drew Rees, smelled that from word go. He was all over that. So I think that was an influence play that didn't influence anybody but themselves. So that's how North Tama is probably going to have to, which is a good sign because you like to have some kind of a quick stride offense instead of having to have 10 or 12 excellent plays executed before you score. So, which is good for North Tama. And our experienced backfield again came through. So max protect and let her rip.
Just trying to adjust something here.
So I wasn't here right at the beginning of the game, but I think, will this be North Tama's first kickoff? Did they kick off to start the game or not? I should ask Mike Morrison. He would knows all the information.
Did we kick off at the beginning, Mike?
Mike did. Mike was here and he knew. So
Mike was here barely.
But he's here.
He's here.
Mike is always here.
He spent lots of time out here helping me with the new sound system.
And
so
if you want a pulled pork sandwich, you go to Mike Morrison because whatever he does is really good. I do believe it'll be Colt kicking off here.
Yep, number 4.
Back deep will be Martins and Griffith. Griffith makes the reception. Goes to the right, gets a hole. This could be dangerous right here.
Yeah.
And perfectly executed.
It was really nice blocking by the Lynx.
The excellent blocking there. That was full speed. Containment on the end wasn't quite there, and down the field it went. So, again, younger people, younger sizes, maybe didn't quite keep their gap responsibility, and away we go.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. There's the
So let's see if the Lynx are going to. I was kind of curious if they would actually go for one.
Yeah, I'm not
just
sure.
to have experience of doing it. So, and they will not. They will pull full house backfield, power I. Off tackle, 23.
Nope.
Tackled by Gavin Roush.
Good job by the Red Hawk defense there.
And sometimes it doesn't seem like it was too short years ago that Gavin and Colt and Josh Dostal and Tyrus Luker were sophomores coming onto the varsity for the first time, and they've kind of been a mainstay for the last now 3 seasons for North Tama. So go back on offense here, have a successful kick return, and we've had a recipe for success here. So and we're having a little discussion with our official, wanting to know what was the call on that last play. Apparently, Coach McDermott is asking a couple questions for clarification, which he will do because he probably could just as well be one of the best officials in the state of Iowa if he wanted to be.
He knows this game very, very well. I believe he was inducted into some Hall of Fame at UNI at one time. I saw him out there. Not sure if that's a high school state Hall of Fame or what that was. But
That's a good question. If it was during the state playoffs, it was probably high school.
I don't think it was, though. It was like a beginning of the year thing.
I think that is where you got UNI Hall of Fame. You could be a member of a team. Actually, I made the UNI Athletic
You sure did.
Hall of Fame as a team member.
And that building you used to wrestle in, no longer there.
No longer exists. Tyrus Luker on the recovery there, straight up the middle. Nice
Good run.
return to about the 37-38. 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks with about 9:37 to go in the second quarter.
We'll see a little bit more here of the Red Hawk offense.
And, if you're smaller, Keith, then you better be quicker.
That's right.
And so I think instead of hesitancy on the ball, you've got to get off and just beat him to the point of contact. That will make such a big difference. Nice counterplay by Luker up the middle.
You get 5 or 6 on that run.
And I'm not sure if that's a trap. I'm not looking for that. If I look for the linemen to see what they're doing, I can't tell you who's running the ball. So maybe that's why they got more than one spotter out here.
Taylor Morris comes off the field. Keegan Brooks goes out. Keegan, a 5'9", 150-pound junior. Oh.
Formation there. Looks like we're going to have 2x2 with Roush in the backfield for protection. And again, DeDoe still there.
Does a little spin move
A
out.
little
try to
1st
get
and
it.
10. This time instead of a down and out, a down and in.
Gets another yard or 2 out of that. It's going to be a first down for the Red Hawks.
And I hope you heard that.
I'm not sure about that crowd response, though.
Well, it's a preseason crowd. Don't worry. In the regular season, Mike will get them ready to go.
Come on, parents.
So, a little successful their first series of downs for the Red Hawks. And we are going to work on our off tackle there.
Loss of 1 or 2 there.
I think we're going for Hall and Hall.
Luker getting beat up a little bit there.
Morris will bring the play back in. Knack will relay the message. Paul Dvorak will stand under center. And Tyrus Luka will see in the backfield this year. Well, 3x1. Looks like a throw here. Nice throw on the run, and good try for Blair Williams with a catch. Not quite. So that was a well-executed play, just didn't quite come down with the ball.
Yeah, and Williams had a couple guys around him, and it's possible maybe his view was just blocked because I think he could have caught that.
Well, if it was thrown to me, I would have been out of my hand range, so that would have been no good.
What's your vertical, Mr. Samuelson?
My vertical is oops. My vertical is oops.
Same as your horizontal.
We won't discuss that right now. Wrestling doesn't need vertical, okay?
Yeah, That would make it more interesting, wouldn't it?
Okay, we got 3rd and 10.
Back to pass.
Connect back to pass.
Oh,
Josh Dole still there.
Stoll, through
Right
his
at the
hands.
first down marker there, and a little bit lazy.
That was a classic get the ball before you turn and go.
Yep. But it was there.
It was there.
That was well executed, so
I think that's just
I think you can.
a few more reps on getting
Yep.
that one.
And there's such a big difference between going back when you have a live body, putting his hand up, and put it on the money there, and Josh is probably sneaking a peek if he's going to get hit or he sidesteps somebody because he's good to do that. But as a coach will say, you got to catch it first,
Yep.
run second. So it'll be 4th and 10 here, a little bit of timeout. Everybody get their water break. Trainers come in, get their practice, making sure everybody's hydrated. Fill up those Gatorade jugs again, and away we go. So we'll be 4th and 10 on the Lynx 40, I want to say 48, with 7:34 to go.
Beautiful night out here for a football game.
You know, tomorrow we'd have been sweating pretty hard. They say it's really going to be hot the next 2 days. So it's like, well, if you're outdoors on a weekend,
Summer is not over.
summer's not over. But then it's going to cool right back down. So I do remember last year at this time, we were like dripping.
Oh, yeah.
She was pretty toasty.
That's
So,
the thing about football season. We could be super hot at the beginning and
it's super cold at the end.
Yeah. Yep.
So, Luker in the backfield here for Kanak. Back to a pass again with Max protects here. Golt's drifting, and it just doesn't have enough time.
Okay, guys.
So, the problem with having Max protects is you only have maybe 2 or 3 guys in the routes. So you've got 1 or 2 guys that you've got at, and usually they will be well covered and got to throw it on a dime. So that just was not anybody there to throw to.
That was 4th down, so the ball is now in the Lynx's hands. No punt on that one. Speaking of no punt, I'm going to be visiting former head football coach Taylor Worth in Hawaii in a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Back to backs for the Lynx. Straight fly pattern down there. Oh, that.
That should have been Keeler Morris's.
Yes, we
there.
kind of canceled off each other. Luker and Morris hit each other, and that's either one of them had backed off on that one. I think it would have been picked off, but good coverage there by North Tama. A little bit of fly pattern there. Step back and throw it.
Do this and he'll move it. And if I ever get in there, if he gets in there in the way, you just pull back, and he'll go back up out of your way. Or fall over. Or fall.
2nd and 10 for the Lynx.
Whoa!
Oh,
Nice.
high snap there. And he gets himself out of that and is going to make a positive play out of that. So,
Chaz Hall almost got a hand on him there.
oof.
Would have been a good tackle, but it's a little Summerfeld was a
I
little.
think the only guy that could pull that off probably in the NFL happened to wear a Kansas City Chiefs uniform where you pick that up and make positive yards. That's something as a coach you just can't coach,
Yeah.
but you sure like to have.
7-11 to go in the varsity game.
So Will Sommerfeld is doing a good job of athletic ability right there in that one.
Yeah, Summerfeld's a sophomore quarterback. He's 5'10", 170 pounds. And looks pretty good.
Oop, we're going to have a high snap this time. Let's see if he can do it again. We got a loose ball. Looks like
Number
11, which is Keegan Brooks.
It's down to about the 15-yard line, it looks like.
So that can't happen twice, okay? We're not going to let that happen twice. So,
Yeah, the Lynx are going to have to work on their high snaps there. Which we've had some problem snapping in the past.
You usually do that when you have somebody in the backfield like that. You are under center, maybe you don't have to deal with that, but most quarterbacks will like to have that second or two to see the field. Paul DeBork back under center here. 1-by-2. Looks like a max protect situation here.
1st and 10 on the 15.
Luker in motion. Throwing
Connect.
again.
Oh.
And that was just
Overthrows.
overthrown.
Yep.
That was
He's
not
aiming for
there.
Williams and just off the mark.
Briar Hall will bring in the play. You will again go more of a T formation here. Tight set with a tight end. Inside counter play there with Luker up the
look at
middle.
that.
So,
He's right in there.
and there's that misdirection that is so hard to see on that play. That
Yep.
that fake to Roush. You think that ball's going to be
I could
there.
have gone to about 3 different guys.
Freezes the linebacker, and all of a sudden, both Tyrus and Gavin got enough speed that if they can just get that through that first step through that hole, they're going to make a gain. So
Yeah, Luker just turned on the speed there and outran all those links.
I guess maybe he's cat quick faster than the Lynx. Okay, extra point here.
Looks like it's going to be a 2-point attempt.
Same kind of formation as the last play. Going to load up on the left here. And
Right up the middle.
Kanak with the keeper.
He might get in there.
They're going to let the
Yep,
play.
there you
They're going to
go.
let the play go. So you know what?
Must have been forward movement.
I guess if you're offensive line coach, good job, guys.
Yeah.
Keep your feet running and
That's right.
forward motion, and you got to give him credit. He just kept churning and churning and churning and churning. So we can keep up with scoring. We just got to keep up with defensive here. So some positive things for North Tama to look for. Some positive things that go when we get done here with about 6-7 minutes left of the game, that offensively they can score, they can move the ball, and be successful.
Right.
Now let's see if our kick return learned a lesson from our last one.
Right. See if we can learn from our mistakes
And
here.
there's a lot of young kids out there.
Yep.
There's a lot of younger people. I count 1, 2, 3 starters on offense, and the rest are
This is the shortest special teams I think I've ever seen.
now, Keith, you're kind of getting personal there. Height's not everything. Okay.
No. It's not.
It isn't football, though. It isn't basketball.
It doesn't hurt.
No, it does not hurt at all. Because I'm looking at the difference in size here between these two schools. So
Yeah,
you got to cover your guy. If you're out there, that's your job.
I think they're actually not doing too shabby out there based on our size comparisons.
We might do more of a squib kick here if we're not.
See what Connect does here. Nope.
Line drive.
Going for the sideline.
Sideline there to kind of keep that. But it's still going to have a right return. Same individual, I think, in last,
good
and he is
blocker.
going to go down there.
Yep.
Except North Tama is able to corral him.
Griffith the blocker.
I do believe that was Joe McKieran on the tackle.
Dostal.
Okay, 6:40 left. And this should be a solid sequence for the starters here to finish the game. Snap is low enough.
Yep.
Comes outside, a little swing
Oh.
pass there.
Right out of the hands of number 18.
Griffin, Cole Griffin.
Yep. That was a very hard pass.
But it
throw.
was but it's in your hands. You got
Yeah.
to catch it.
Yeah.
That's in your hands. So
Bounced off his hands and off a couple of his teammates' helmets.
that's why I'm not a big believer in the gloves. I'm sorry, I'm too old school.
I don't know if you have that, you need to feel when it hits you.
Either that, they got a lot of sticky on it. One of the two. I don't know which one it is.
I don't know
so.
if that's allowed, sir.
Oh, there's something on them gloves. Trust me. Leather gets slippery when it's wet.
Yeah.
Well, keeper there,
Yeah.
coming towards us, and Josh Dolstall with the grab the jersey, spin around tackle. And if you're defensive end position where he is playing, that is your job. Nice done by Josh. And that was kind of a slow developing play, fake in the middle. Try to get your linebackers to step tight in and take off with it. We'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Just want to see how they're doing.
Back to pass again. Another fly pattern again.
Ooh.
And down the field we go.
Outran number 21.
Mr. Hall, you're going to hear it on the film. So that is twice.
Yeah, Briar Hall just couldn't catch him.
Which is another individual that has been up to the varsity this year and learning that speed is tough to get. Speed is tough to get. Now we will try for an extra point here. A little soccer style here.
Uh-huh.
This is where you do it.
Oh, blocked.
Oh, block.
That's blocked by number 7, Gavin Roush.
So maybe that's why you go for 2. But you'd still like to have a guaranteed one.
That tells the Lynx they need to work on their line containment up there, so give their punter a little extra time.
Well, you're only as good as your guys, the backup that's pushing you. So we'll have about 5:38 left in the second quarter here. And let's see if North Tama's offense can put another score down the field.
All right, here we go.
Should be Luker again up the middle.
Right up the middle, trying to get some blockers in front of him there.
Yep. Positive yardage there, I would say about 25-yard return there. So, with a little about 5:30 left the game in the quarter, good 5-minute here drive for North Tama would be great to finish off the scrimmage for the varsity. And actually, it's a scrimmage for us, Keith. We got to remember a couple things that we.
What does it look like on your
Better call the wife there, Rick. Apparently, she's not watching the game. All right, run there by Gavin Roush. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Three or four in there. 2nd and 7 on the 42.
Paul DeVork back under center.
Yep.
Keegan Brooks, Williams to the left.
Josh Dostal close to us here.
Luker
with
to the
Luker.
right. Gavin Rouse should be in the backfield there for Max Protect. And to Luker off the side there. And a nice executed play.
Ooh,
There you go. Getting a few extra yards there. Good positive play for North Tama. Had enough time and a good route, so great for North Tama. We'll bring up a 1st and 10 on the 32 with 4:40 left in the quarter. Paul DeVork under center. Hall and Williams on the left. Dostal on the right. Cross buck here to Gavin Roush. And that time, I do believe that the Lynx shot a linebacker in there. He's waiting for that crossbuck play and kind of snuff that out. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. 4:22 in the quarter. Kaylor Morris will bring in the play. And a 2nd and 10 from the 43. Three by two.
rush by the
And
Lynx.
they brought the house there in the link, so
It's gotta
I
be
think Colt, you should have took off on that one. That was well covered. It's easy to say that when you're standing up here versus being down there. So,
You think with that much rush, they would have.
well, they sent
a
the,
little bit more open.
they sent the house on that
They
one.
did.
So,
They did. They made Connects scramble.
and we've got 2 by 2 here with motion. Should be, that was Saluker again. So he came out of the backfield, makes a nice little sideline, cut in, got the corner to turn his hips, and went to the outside. Well-timed play. So that's been a successful play for North Tama. Brings up a 1st and 10 with 3:43 left to go. It looks like about the 31. Timeout on the field here.
And we're going to take a little time out ourselves. We're going to take a little short break, and we'll be back with some more Red Hawk scrimmage football.
With over a century of service, Farmer Savings Bank and Trust has you covered for all your banking needs, whether that be for yourself, your business, or your farm. Visit them at their chair location on the corner of 2nd Street and Highway 63, or give them a call at 319-478-2140.
Harmson Seed offers Bayer, Syngenta, and Corteva traded corn and Enlist E3 beans. We are located northwest of Traer. Give us a call for all your seed needs.
Iowa Auto Rebuilders is a full-service auto repair shop. If your car, truck, or SUV has a scratch, dent, or needs major repair, they've got you covered. They take care of the worry and stress associated with vehicle repair. Iowa Auto Rebuilders can help with the estimates, insurance reports, photos, and even a rental car. Visit them on Ranchero Road just south of Highway 20 or give them a call at 319-234-5546.
3 left to go.
All right, welcome back to North Tama Athletics. You didn't wait for the 3-2-1.
Ball batted down there by number 57 for the Lynx. And again, they're starting to get their hands up,
Did you see this?
which a defensive end should do. Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Got it out of the way. Just screw it to the wall.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ow, that hurts.
All right, here we go. It's 2nd and 10 on the 31. Connect. Back to pass.
Kind of a cross buck there, max
He's
protect.
got lots of time.
He's got lots of time,
Oh,
but he's only got 3 guys that are late.
Looked like he was trying to hit Clayton Williams, but didn't quite get it there.
Well, we had 3 guys in the same area, and that's not what we want.
Yeah, the only one facing him was Clayton.
We kind of tried to fake the cross buck there, give us a little time.
Definitely no rush because he had lots and lots of time there.
Brings up 3rd and 10. And, they might bring some of their younger people in there for the Lynx, too, so. Roush in the backfield here. 2-by-2, split. Back to pass. And that's a long, hard ball to throw across the field there. That's extremely hard.
I didn't like the way it came off his hand. It just didn't look right.
Well, you're rolling right and coming back to the left, and that's a good 35, 40-yard throw.
Right.
That has to be on the money, and you're better off throwing it over than under. So
definitely.
That's a pick 6 if it's thrown under.
Number 66 coming in for the Lynx. He's a big gentleman there. Yep.
Austin McMahon.
McMahon.
Senior. 6'1", 215.
Yeah.
Back to pack again out there.
Oh, Luker trying to grab that one.
Yep.
Can't get it.
So, again, the Lynx are making an adjustment. So that will be 4th and 10, turned over on downs. So that was a nice 4 or 5 series there that went down the field, but weren't able to sustain that. So with about 3:20 left, the Lynx will get one more starting offensive series here. Looks like they're going to go power I and work on their running game. Hand off the tailback off the right. Should be a tackle by number 8, Clayton Williams, I believe.
Picked up about 8 yards on the play. Maybe, yeah, about 8. Be 2nd and 2.
So it looks like the Lynx are may choose to okay, we're going to work on our running game today. And again, I formation again. Hand off to the fullback this time.
Oh, no, going nowhere.
Went nowhere. Stopped there by, I believe, 64, which would be Mason Huschick. Again, the Lynx will go power I.
Ooh, caught the whole North Tama line on that one.
And I'm sure Coach McDermott will say, watch the ball. And that's extremely, if you're a tackle, you got to sneak a peek there. And I think he's went on one and decided this time we're going to go on 2 and gets a freebie first down with a little over 2 minutes left to go. Hand off to number 23 for North, up the right side there.
Drug down at about the 34-yard line of North Tama.
And they've lived off their right side this scrimmage.
They sure have.
They have lived off that side. And, yep, their 3 biggest kids are on that side, so
Yep.
it makes a difference. Because we're playing inside technique on an offensive tackle that's basically double teaming a tackle there. Sweep by 23 here.
On the left.
Maybe,
Mixing it up.
maybe. Luker getting him out of bounds at about, looks like 15.
Come my way, sir. Come my way. You can get a tripod in the head.
I've been hit before, so.
I'm sure. Probably several times.
Do we have a flag? Yes, we do.
That's going to be bringing things back.
Probably a holding up, I'm going to guess. If he steps off 10 yards.
8, 9, 10.
Yep. I didn't see a preliminary signal. That was thrown in the backfield by the veteran official, so I'm assuming that was a hold. Or a block in the back. Back to Power I with 1:46 left. Motion on jet sweep here again. And Josh Dostal doing his job at defensive end there. So
Yep. Couldn't get around him.
he did a good job he came a couple juke steps there, and Josh stayed with him, and the long arm of the Dostal there took over and grabbed that jersey, and down he went.
Griffin tried his best, but no, wasn't going to happen.
That was a long ways to run for no gain. Timeout, Lynx.
Timeout.
So,
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's take a little break. You're watching Red Hawk Scrimmage on YouTube.
Street. Joe and his team can offer you great insurance at a great price. Whether that be for your car, your home, your business, or life insurance, Joe's got you covered. Visit him on 2nd Street or give him a call at 319-478-8310. Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Morris Enterprises. Family owned and operated, Morris Enterprises can help you out with all your trenchless underground utility needs. Call Ryan today at 319-269-3461. Again, that's 319-269-3461.
The North Tampa Vet Clinic. This is Dr. Kanak and her staff. They can help you out with all your animal needs, no matter the size of your animal. You can find them on 2nd Street here in Traer. Give them a call today at 319-478-8411.
All right, welcome back to North Tama football. You're watching our first scrimmage of the season. Actually, our only scrimmage of the season.
first, last, and in between. Back to pass again for the Lynx. They went to a jet sweep type bubble route there.
Landon Mertens, the intended.
That was a little bit different throw. That wasn't straight down the field, so not quite a fly pattern.
Be 3rd and long.
Long.
20.
But if you're the Lynx, you're going to go for it anyway because you want to. Let's 32 comes back in here, so he's. Well, we got a little bit lengthy play call here, so
10 on the clock.
oh, one guy get in and one guy didn't
5,
come out.
3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, it's right on the edge there.
A bubble route to the side here.
Not going to go too far. Gets 2 yards maybe. Good stop by Red Hawk defense.
Little screen there. Little screen. There'll be less than a minute left by the time this next play goes off. You'd like to finish on a good note here defensively, so.
Yeah. I think all in all, with the size difference and Are they also A or are they 1A?
I believe they're the same size school that we are,
Okay.
division we are. Like, again, we are the smallest A school. And we're the smallest 11-man team
Yep.
in the state. That's just, and Northland is probably one of the largest. Oh, nice
Interception.
interception there by, I want to say 24, but it's not a 24 out there,
I thought
so
it was
it's
21 Briar Hall.
could be.
No?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So he watches them get caught and catches one himself.
He did
so.
not have to move. That
No.
ball came right to him.
Yes.
I was wondering if the quarterback was expecting maybe a guy missed a route or something. But it was right to Briar.
Well, he'll have one good memory of the scrimmage.
Yeah.
Dvorak back under center. Looks like Roush in the backfield. Luca Williams left. Dostal. Williams live.
Passing. Got some time. Trying to get rid of it.
And
there he
he's
goes.
always throwing on the run. Nice catch.
Oh.
Nice catch.
Williams trying to stay in bounds, but couldn't do it.
And I'm going to give hats off there to Colt because that was run. Lengthen that play out, see the people downfield, stop and make a throw. So that was all number 4. 8 had a good catch, but number 4, hats off to you, Colt, on that one.
23 on the clock. This varsity scrimmage portion is almost over.
Luker in the backfield, cross buck again, back to Luker up the middle.
Big hole right in the
and
middle.
that has been a successful play with us.
Look at him dragging like 5 guys.
Do we have a timeout left?
I don't know.
We got to clock it or spike the ball down here because I don't know if we got a timeout left.
They're not running the clocks. So, there it goes.
Yes, they are.
There it goes. There goes quick.
Kanak with a keeper. Yes.
Yes. The touchdown for the
And
Red
there
Hawks.
you go. You want to finish on a good note.
That was
a very
awesome.
good note. Throw to Williams on the run. Cross buck there with Luker down the middle. And a keeper by Kanak off tackle. So
You bet.
well executed by the Red Hawks. Time for one more extra point here. Looks like we're going for 2. Hall brings in the play. Paul Dvorak under center. Looks like we're going to go 2x2 with Roush in the backfield. Back to pass.
Yep.
Looking for
Ooh, yeah,
Luker.
too far.
A little bit too far. But that's a successful end for North Tama. So offensively, there are a lot of positives. Defensively, things to work on.
Looks like Coach Kanak's going to go out. They're probably not going to kick here, my guess. And they're just going to go into the JV scrimmage sections. Thanks for coming, guys. Yeah, sorry about the mix-up at the beginning. All good. Oh, that's good. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap this up right here. That is going to be the end. Next week, hold on one second here. We're going to check our schedule. All right, so next week on Friday, it's going to be...
Albernet Pirates.
Wait. That's Northland.
That's Northland's
That's
schedule.
Northland's schedule. We don't want Northland's schedule. We want the Red Hawks schedule. Hudson going to be here at home 7 o'clock next week. And then the Red Hawks go on the road with a long one there up to Nashua Plainfield.
And that should be the start of their district play, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I'm
Hudson's
not sure.
a non-conference.
Hudson's not. I don't think North Mahaska at the end of the year is either. So
Right.
here comes district play. So
Yep. So be looking for the stream or come on out to the field here where you can hear our brand new sound system. I heard it sounds pretty good. And we will be bringing you regular season football next week. And then also coming up will be regular season volleyball. I think that's also coming up next week. So I'm Keith Kennedy here with Rick Samuelson. Thank you to Levi LaRue and the new guys on the tech team. You guys did a great job for your first time. And thanks to Mike Morrison for doing the in the stadium PA announcing. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.